another episode of Spikes and Heels Tutorial Football for Beginners. I'm Gwen.
And I'm Sabrina.
And we're just so grateful to have you with us today. Today is going to be a fun day. We're going to go over signals, non-penalty signals.
That's right.
So sometimes when the refs and the referees on the field, they still have signals that are not associated with penalties.
Right.
So Sabrina, we're going to start us off. Which one are we picking first?
Let's go with the one that people probably already know the easiest. Touchdown. or field goal. And when it's good, they put up a very easy signal, which is what, Gwen? 3, 2, 1.
Touchdown. Touchdown. Yeah, touchdown.
Or field goal. Good.
Yes.
Woo-hoo. But when it's no good, for the field goal, at least anyway, they do a different signal. And show them, Gwen. No good.
No good. Cross it out. And if the touchdown is no good, it's the same signal. Whenever the field goal to touchdown is no good, it's like this.
Yep. But when it's good, what is it, y'all? This. Yes. All right. That was easy. You've probably seen that before.
1,000 times. So this is when it's 6 points, it's a touchdown. Then they have to kick the extra point, which will make it 7. They can also go for a 2-point conversion. If they throw the ball and someone catches it, then they get 2 points. And the field goal, again, is worth 3 points.
Okay, guys. So next up, we're going to do the signal for first down. First down.
I love to see that. I love to see it.
Yes. When your team gets the first down, that means you can keep going.
You got to always point in the direction that you should be scoring. Like if you're supposed to score this way, they tell you guys it's a signal to keep going because you made the first down.
Keep advancing. Yep. So field goal and touchdown is good. Field goal and touchdown is no good. They do like this. And then first down.
And you'll see a lot of the players do after they know they got the first down, they'll stop and go. They'll let you know that I know I just made the first down. It's so much fun.
Right. Yes. Except for when the other team does it, that you'll play like this. Right. And I'm like, sit down.
Sit down somewhere. So this, everybody, is the signal for a safety. We never actually got into a safety because it's kind of tricky. But Benny, explain the safety to them.
So a safety is when your quarterback or the other team's quarterback is throwing the ball from the end zone, from the wide part, or if somebody else on the offense, whoever has the ball on offense in the end zone, and someone tackles them
in their end zone, not in your end zone, because it would be 7 points.
Right. If your back is against the wall and you're backed up in your own territory, in your own end zone, and you're trying to come out of the end zone with the ball and they get you in the end zone, it's a safety. And the team that does the tackling gets 2 points for it. And the symbol is what I just did with my arms over my head. Safety.
Got it. Okay, everybody, sometimes one signal can mean more than one thing. Like last week when we were learning about penalties, how encroachment, offsides, and neutral zone infraction is the same thing. This means many things too. Yeah. So this means, no, you didn't get a touchdown. This means the field goal wasn't any good. And this means incomplete pass. So when a quarterback is throwing to someone and they drop the ball, it's an incomplete pass.
That means you didn't catch it. Yeah. So like she said, this can mean many things. Good point. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, next we're going to show you what a timeout looks like when the referee signals that. And remember, each team gets 3 timeouts per half. And there are 2 halves in football. So when a team calls timeout, he just touches his shoulder. Timeout.
This is the one that's hardest to do for me because I have short legs and arms, but I'm going to try it. And this is when I'd say commercial timeout or people standing around talking, or if they had a timeout and they're not keeping up with how long the timeout is, you'll see the referee wind his arm up like this. I mean, let's get it going.
Yeah.
So everything back in place. So what's the official name for that, Sabrina?
I think it means wind the clock or start the clock.
Start the clock.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah. So that's what it is. And then you also you'll see the refs. So sometimes they'll stop for whether they need to review the play under the hood or something like that. Then you'll see sometimes the people in the stadium sometimes make a mistake and forget to start the clock up. So this means 25 seconds start the clock, and this means 40 seconds start the clock.
So let me be clear. Are you saying start the clock in 25 seconds or put 25 seconds on the clock?
So 25-second countdown to get the play going. And
Okay,
40-second countdown to hike the ball.
Okay, I didn't want the viewers to be confused, so thank you, Gwen. Ladies and gentlemen, since we had such a short show today, we're going to take a viewer question. And Gwen received this question from someone that she knows, asking, what is a salary cap? Gwen is always talking about, Washington having all this salary cap room next year. And so they're like, what does that mean? What is a salary cap?
But basically, the salary cap is this. A salary cap is the maximum that a team is allowed to pay salaries based on the previous year's revenue.
All right, now say that again now. Say that again.
So a salary cap is this. So no team can go over $198 million to pay out salaries. And it came into play because some teams have more money than other teams. Mm-hmm. So they were attracting players because they can give them more money. Mm-hmm. So in the 90s, around 94, 96, they came up with the salary cap. So it was helpful for the owners and the players. Mm-hmm. So the lowest amount, there's also a minimum salary that you can pay per person is $610,000. So the lowest paid person in the NFL makes $610,000. So
imagine you doing your job and they say, oh, the minimum salary is $610,000. Crazy.
So each team is allowed to pay a minimum salary of $610,000. So, and the most they can pay out for the whole roster is 190. I believe last year was 194 million.
Okay. I thought it was 198. Somewhere in there.
Don't worry. It was up there. Okay, 198. Yeah. And so the reason why I keep saying, so Washington is in a good place with the salary cap because right now we're only paying out 124 million. Mm-hmm. And they're projected to go to with bonuses and everything, because sometimes they have bonuses that stretched out over years. So even with bonuses and everything, we're only projected to spend 163 million next year. So that's about $35 million free money. Mm-hmm. They can acquire some more players to get what we need.
And so that's why when you have like several superstar players on one team, the team doesn't usually pay all of those superstar players top dollar in the same year because they're trying to stay under the salary cap. Think of it. Yeah, go ahead, Gwen.
And that's why you'll hear some of them have huge signing bonuses because they can break the signing bonuses up over years. Mm-hmm. So let's just say we got Chase. Chase get a 50 million signing bonus for 5 years. They're only 10 million per year is going to hit the salary base. And we could still give him a salary. So you'll hear somebody got $50 million signing bonus, but their salary was only 70 million over 5 years. Mm-hmm. You think, wow, that's almost, but this is why they do that, because they can't really give them all that money, but they can break it up over the years.
Yeah, that's great. And so think of salary cap. It's like, this is your maximum budget. You know what I mean?
That's right. For the whole year, you got $198 million to pay all 55 players on the team.
Oh, however many? Yeah,
55. Mm-hmm. Pay all 55 players on the team. You got 198 million. Can you fathom? So the reason why I say we're in a good space with the rookie contracts is because rookie contracts are 4 years, but they get a 1-year option after the 4 years.
Okay.
So the player can say, I want to stay in my rookie contract. I don't know why. If they wasn't performing as well as they thought they should and they want to stay on the team, it's in their benefit to go. You can still pay me that little bit. Just let me prove myself. Mm-hmm. Or something like that. Yeah, but a rookie contract is 4 years and it only can be, I think the maximum for a rookie contract could be like $3 million, but they get huge signing bonuses. Mm-hmm. But there you are. A salary cap is the maximum amount of money. Like Sabrina said, it's your budget to pay the 55 players. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Great explanation.
And like you said too, Sabrina, it varies from year to year because it depends on the previous year
Or
revenue.
from team to team, I mean, because sometimes you hear certain teams have a higher salary cap, and it's like, well, how is that? And it's because it's based on partially on how much revenue they brought in from the previous year. And of course, more successful teams are going to bring in more revenue. So,
and then they have variance in the contracts. Like they'll have like, you know, you could pay this person this amount of money, but it doesn't affect the salary cap. So even though they spending it, it's not put in a cap. That's a little bit way 2 years from now tutorial, but that's just a quick, there you have it.
All right.
Okay, everybody, we thought about it. On our regular sessions, we have started playing games. So we want to do one for the tutorials. So right now we're going to play Never Have I. But instead of taking shots, we're going to give you 2 thumbs up if we did it and 2 thumbs down if we haven't. Ready, Sabrina?
I think. Oh, wait, am I supposed to have a timer?
Yeah, because we can't go over a minute.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
Never have I ever went skinny dipping. Never have I ever sang karaoke. Never ever have I broken a bone. Never have I ever been on a boat.
Oh.
Never have I got a serious hangover. Never have I ever kissed someone in public. Never have I ever skipped out on a bill.
Oh, I think everybody can say that.
Never have I ever lied to a boss.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm going to say yes because I can't remember.
Never have I regifted a gift. Never have I ever climbed out a window. Never have I drove over a curb.
What was the question? I'll answer the
Never
last.
have I ever drove over a curb.
Oh,
I like the never have I ever got. I knew you was gonna, because Sabrina doesn't drink. And I don't either. I'm 2 years, 3, I'm going on 3 years. Woo-hoo.
Okay.
Woo-hoo.
You got your clock set?
Oh God, I'm ready. Hold on. You go.
Never have I ever rode a motorcycle. Never have I ever skipped work, played hooky from work or school. Never have I ever drove a stick shift. Okay. Never have I ever got seriously hungover. Have you ever got seriously hungover? Never have I ever won the lottery. Any kind of never have I ever kissed more than one person in 24-hour period. Never have I ever laughed so hard that I peed a little. Never have I ever went more than 24 hours without showering. Never have I ever ate an entire pizza by myself. Never have I ever went viral online.
And
yeah,
you done.
Dang, it's so many of them.
Those are good ones, Sabrina.
Do you want to give any explanations on any of them, or you're good?
Well, I used to drink, so I've been hungover before. I've never dated more than one person at a time, so I've never kissed more than one person at a time.
Right.
What's my other questions? I don't know how to drive a stick shift. I've been asking everybody that knows, teach me, and no one. Everybody always said, yeah, you got to provide the car. Who has an extra stick shift car laying around? You know.
Now my question is, I never knew that you've been on a motorcycle. I want to hear.
Yeah, I used to date this guy who rode. So I was actually, Sabrina, I was ready to get my motorcycle license. I took the class at PG College. At the time, right before I was about to finish, one of my girlfriends got severely hurt in Myrtle Beach. She was riding on the bike with somebody she didn't know. He popped the wheelie, she popped off and broke her back. I was like, I'm done. Yeah. Then after that, I just started going to, I think I had 3 funerals in 1 year involving motorcycles. So I thought that was a sign from God. So I just didn't finish. But I'm only like 5 hours away from getting my motorcycle license. I just stopped.
Okay, that's really
I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun.
I learned something about my cousin today.
Yeah, I never told you that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that was around in my, some people have a midlife crisis at 40. I was having mine in my 30s. I started getting tattoos and I mean, I was out. Once I got, it was, God had to go like, hello, hello.
Well, let's see. If I want, the only one I feel like I want to explain is the lie to your boss, and that's because I don't remember. But I feel like I had to have said something like,
Sick when you weren't.
no, I didn't do that. Something probably about being late. Like, oh, I was late because whatever.
Yeah. I think
I had to have done something like that.
Yeah, I think we all have in the past. I just don't now because I feel like my new supervisor is so accommodating, and you're your own boss, so you don't have to lie anymore. So thank God for that.
Yeah, but okay, that was fun. I wish
that was real fun. We got to do some more. There's so many. We got to do this again in another segment.
Yes, we will. But I guess that's about it for today. We had a little fun. We talked about the NFL referee signals that were not dealing with penalties. And we took a viewer question about salary cap.
We can teach about the Super Bowl next Wednesday.
Let's do that.
Again, we can teach them about the Super Bowl, the history of the Super Bowl, because somebody did. This goes into one of our questions. If the Redskins was established in 1932, how come we only up to number 55 for the Super Bowl? Great question. I mean, she is on it. She's a sponge. She just soaking it all in.
Who is this?
Kanita.
Oh, okay. Hey, Kanita. All right.
And my cousin. So yeah, my cousin Rhonda and Kanita. So yeah, I don't think Kanita asked me about that. I think that was Rhonda.
Okay. All right. So next week we're going to do Super Bowl trivia and Super Bowl stuff.
Yes.
That's great. Okay. All right. So for now, I guess that's it. I'm Sabrina.
And I'm Gwen. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Love someone. Bye.
Bye.